right back at it, right back. Let's get it.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going to go. It's Wilson. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
Oh, man, I waited way too long for that shit.
Because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Gets to space right side. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Gonna run with Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Not what?
The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They put a receiver in motion right. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 33 on second down. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wise.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, man, this is sloppy start. God damn.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Okay, Kate, I'll turn it around to you. Who do you think was the best quarterback sneaker in the history of the game?
Ooh, you really want me to answer that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some people where I live now here in Philly don't like this, but some people say it might be Tom Brady, partner.
Yeah, well, those some people are exactly right. He was the best.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And they step him on 4th and goal. What a stand brought to force the turnover there on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left is Harris. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from near his own goal line. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout.
This is crazy.
That looked crazy.
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of uncomfortable pictures out there. Yo, go back and watch that video with
Oh man.
Yo, David Kiss got it. Yo, that just, the only nigga that kept it official in that room was the Jamaican. Nah.
They're down to their final one in this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running behind center with Harris. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down.
Oh my god. I almost ran that nigga over again, whoever that
Nice
was.
pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Trying to run in, Harris. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I thought he was about to fumble up that
This is
one.
one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Buying some time right. It's the 2-minute warning now from the length. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. The Steelers trying to make some noise before halftime. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He couldn't hang on.
Wow.
Touchdown, but it slips right through his hands.
That's the
And
bullshit,
now it's 4th
man.
down.
That was crazy.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it
I almost missed
no
that.
problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Hurts looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got it, room to run. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it sets up second down. Hurts throwing again. This one's tipped away and incomplete. Forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Hurts now on 4th. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call doesn't yield a first. We've got a turnover on downs. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Reel in at the 7. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play should help him get some points here going into the half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Damn,
and the
man.
Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, hole in the defense there. That one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And they take him down right along the 30.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you, too.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. Across midfield to the 45. At the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Woo!
The
That was
Steelers
crazy.
grab the lead on their first series of the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw. That'll be the first and more.
Get the fuck out of here, man. How that wasn't no error, man. Come on.
Gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. This is the... After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll throw it. It's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wilson from his own end zone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers holding on to a field goal lead. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Harris once more. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Looking to throw. Sheds up a rusher. And what a hit there.
That was everything. Hopefully on fumble.
Before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
First and 10, give to Harris. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A handoff for Harris, running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, bro,
Upsets, man. That's what happened, man.
We all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one, how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.
I seen a lot of
Ooh,
people say
that
a
was
good
an
sounding
upset
name.
for real. Oh my god. You do another one. Then I'm going to 2K.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Second down and 8. Off play action, it's Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate A call to the punt team. It's 4th down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a gain of 10.
Yeah.
On 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Texans' 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here's Tua. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Schultz is the motion man. First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Second and 7. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means
I don't know why I did that dumb
rush
shit right there.
as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
It's that Vixen, Romney. He gave me that guy.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection.
Oh, no. All right.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for 2. Open man downfield. OBJ. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Tua gives it to Mostert. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's 2. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet.
A dive, and he's in! Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Gonna return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Now it's going to be third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down, Houston.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Taking off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Stroud. Good blocking, and he's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. To the sideline, and what a catch.
What? And that nigga went out of bounds, huh? Fuck
Inbounds
out
as
of
good
here.
as you can do it. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Mostert. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Tua. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Tua now on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Open man downfield is Smith. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half, 45 yards. Throwing is Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Tua gonna throw. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Here's Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now, Stroud. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football.
Hey, yo, what the
And this is
fuck?
taken in by the defense. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was dropped.
This was the best battle of the card for me.
Fumble in the ass.
Hey, salute all them other. Hey, Randy did a thing. Vixen did a thing.
Zone looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught left side by Waddle.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run up the middle with Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They snap it to Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here's Mostert to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late.
God damn, man.
So wind up a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, they go with Mostert. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.